Hi, my name's Shannon, and I'm with Inner Strength Fitness Studio. And today I'm going to give you an introduction to cardio kickboxing. I think it's always good to get a feel for what you're trying to do before you come to class, if you want. We always try to give some instruction if you're new to class before the class starts anyway. But this way, if you want to watch this video before you come to class and just feel like you have a little more understanding of what you're doing before you come, I thought maybe I would do that for you. All right, so to start out, your set position, or kind of your position you want to be in for most of the class, is you want those abs to be in, shoulders are down and back, hands are in guard at your face. All right, you want to try to keep those hands in guard up here at your face the whole time. All right, try not to let them drop down here. You'll find as you get tired and as the class goes on, this is where they want to come from, and you're going to be going like this. Try to keep them up here by your face, right? And jab cross. All right, so when I say jab cross, the jab, and also look at your feet. You want to have a nice stance. You don't want to be front and back like this because you're going to be unbalanced. This gives you a good stable support. One foot front, one foot back a little bit. There will be times that we'll come here, both feet front. All right, so let's start here. Hands in guard, right? Abs in. That jab is just going to come from that shoulder and reach out. See how the palm goes down, right? And it's coming from that shoulder. I'm just going to get a little closer. It's coming from that shoulder, right? So you're reaching. You're not just bending the elbow, okay? That's a big difference between this and that. See how my body's reaching, reaching. And what you're reaching for is a point about nose level out in front of you. And you want to punch through that point, right? Feel like you're punching through it, not just like bending and straightening that elbow, okay? Now the cross is just you adding the other arm into it. So you got your jab and your cross, okay? The cross is going to come across, so then you're going to have to twist your body a little bit, lift up that back heel, right? And reach, all right? So it's cross or jab, cross. See what my back heel did, right? Okay, so that's your jab, that's your cross. Now your hook. Your hook is going to come around and stop at your cheek, right? Your elbow is going to be up. You want that elbow slightly higher than the wrist, all right? Now those legs. When we really get into it, you want those legs to be lifting the heel off the floor. One, that takes torque off the knee, right? Two, it just gives you a little more intensity to the move, all right? So that's your hook. Your uppercut. Up and under the chin, up and under the chin, right? Again, keep those abs in. See how my whole body is working. It's not just this, right? This is what a lot of people do when they hear uppercut in the cardio kickbox class. You want to have that whole body moving, whole body moving. The power comes from your legs and your body, not just your arms, all right? Hup, hup, hup. That's how you're going to get more out of this workout, right? So there's a big difference between doing this and doing this, right? Big intensity difference, okay? Now, obviously then you can take this class wherever you want to take it. If you're having a bad day, you're tired that day, you can be here a little more. If you're feeling like you're ready to go, you really want to get a workout, this is where you want to be, right? If you're going all out the whole class, believe me, you're going to feel it and you're going to be tired, right? So those are your uppercuts. We'll also do some elbows, okay? So elbows up, maybe here. If you're just thinking about whatever you're trying to hit, you're hitting with that elbow, all right? Same here. You might do an elbow to the side, right? Same idea, okay? Think about what you're hitting. Whatever part you're hitting with the back of that arm, hitting with the back of that arm, all right? We'll do some low blocks, low blocks. Low block is just low, like you're stopping a kick or a punch low with your arm, right? Think about that you're actually stopping something, that you're punching something. You'll get more out of the class that way. I always say it doesn't have to be a person. It can be whatever. It could be the coronavirus, right? This is a great class to punch out that coronavirus, all right? So, or hopefully when you're watching this, that's all over with, and it can be whatever you want it to be, right? Okay, now, those are pretty much the upper body punches and things. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, I don't think. So now we're gonna go to our kicks. Okay, so we have a front kick. I'm gonna go a little bit to the side so you can see it. A front kick starts at the chamber, which is at the bent knee, right? You're gonna push out through that heel, bring it back, and bring it down. So it's chamber, push through that heel, bring it back and down. You want to lean that upper body back, right? So lean back and in. You want to speed it up a little bit, right? But if you get that in, out, in, you're going to work those glutes a little more, all right? The next one would be your side kick. Same thing. You got the chamber. You got the push out through the heel. You got the bring it back in and down. Abs are tight, will help you balance. So in, push through that heel, in and down, right? Now, it can be as high or as low as you want. Same with the front kick. It doesn't have to be real high. That depends on your flexibility and where you want to work. It can be down here. That's perfectly fine. Just try to get that in, out, in, all right? The back kick. Again, donkey kick idea. In, kick back, in, and down. Again, abs are tight, right? So in, kick back, in, down. So the one that's different is the roundhouse, all right? The roundhouse, you're gonna lift that leg to the side, all right? Like a dog at the fire hydrant. You're gonna slap with the front of that foot and down, all right? So that one's a little bit different. So you're gonna lift it up, slap, down. So you're hitting the target where the other ones you're hitting with your heel or the ball of your foot. Here you're hitting with the front of the foot. So you're going out and in, okay? Again, it can be low. It doesn't have to be high, all right? Something else we do a lot of in this class are knees. A knee, it's not like you're thinking of the aerobics knee, right? This is a knee smash. So you want to use those arms. You want to bring them down to the knee, right? You want to use that core. It's powerful, right? It's not just this. And that's fine if you're doing, if you're doing aerobics or here, right? And that's totally fine. But in cardio kickboxing, it's here. Pull, 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 right? If you want to add a little jump to it, you can. I have people in the classes that jump. Never feel like you have to jump anything in the classes, right? That's completely up to you. It's completely okay to keep anything low, all right? You're going to get a good workout here as well as here, okay? So that's completely your choice, all right? And that's, I think, the biggest thing I want to say about any of our classes, including this class, is that the level of intensity, how hard you work, that's up to you. No one here worries about anybody else and what anyone else is doing, right? It's all up to you and how hard you want to work, okay? So again, like I said, if that day, you're just not having a good day, you're tired that day or whatever, you still got here, or you're watching the video, you still got your workout in, right? And that's all that matters. And there's going to be days that you feel great and you go full out, right? So don't worry. And especially if it's your first time to the class, just come, just try to figure it out, all right? I think both Kelly and I do choreography with our classes, with our cardio kickboxing classes. Very simple to follow and very repetitive, all right? Also, if you get lost at any time with it, and I should say, we do the same songs over and over for a long, long time. So the first time you try it, it might get a little crazy, but after that, you'll get the hang of it, not a problem. All right, but if you get tired, you get lost, a good place to come to is right here, okay? In any class, if you want to come here in kickboxing, if you want to come here, in any class you're taking, just keep moving, and then when you're ready to come back into it, or you feel ready to go, get back into it, all right? Don't feel like you have to stop because you're either getting lost in the choreography or you're starting to get really, really tired. Just lower down the intensity and take a break for a minute. No one, like I said, no one in the classes worries about anybody else, all right? Especially here at the studio. So you do your thing, okay? I think that's it. So hopefully you feel ready to tackle one of the cardio kickboxing classes. Right now, I have you can come try my class at 6 a.m. Mondays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. with Kelly. And then sometimes on Saturday mornings, depending if one of us is teaching. I'm trying to think if that's it. Oh, and Thursday mornings at 9:30. All right? That's when the studio opens back up. Right now, we're still closed for coronavirus. But eventually, we will open back up, and then you'll be able to try out those classes. And I think that's it. So hopefully you're having a great day. Hopefully this helps you feel more comfortable to come try a class. And we look forward to seeing you at the studio. Okay? Bye.